Hi Scorpio, welcome to my channel, The Fool's Journey Tarot. Today is May 31st, 2020, and you are watching a general love reading for the sign of Scorpio for this upcoming week, which is basically the first week of June. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate you tuning in. I'm going to give a brief introduction, but there is more specific information about my channel and my videos in the description box below if you're curious. Returning viewers, thank you so much for joining me and returning to view more videos. I appreciate your support. So this is a general love reading. It can't pertain to anything. If you can think of it, it might apply. Be flexible with the energy. Don't be concerned about the gender of the cards. You can mix and match the roles within the reading. In other words, you might feel like I'm reading for you. You could feel like you're cross-watching for somebody that you're dealing with. My intention is to reach people who need the message and will benefit from it. So hopefully that's you today, Scorpio. Parts of this reading may resonate for you, parts may not. Take what does and leave behind what doesn't. And hopefully by the end you have something that you feel is worthwhile or beneficial to you. So we're going to get started. I'm going to give this deck one more shuffle. And then let's see what's going on for Scorpio. Here we go. We're going to start off with the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Swords, Seven of Swords in reverse, the Sun in reverse, Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Five of Wands, and the Ace of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different things to start. Scorpio will work through these as we get more cards out, but we have a Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles on the table. I feel like these could be two different people, but it might be the same person. This could be your energy or somebody you're dealing with. Bear that in mind. The Queen of Swords is somebody who stands her ground. She's very honest. You can trust what this person says. Sometimes she can be a little blunt. Some people might think she's a little cold in nature when it comes to the way she communicates. But she doesn't deal with bullshit. She can see a lie from a mile away. And she doesn't accept bullshit either. Well, she doesn't, she doesn't dish it out, and she won't tolerate it, is what I meant to say. She, again, can be a little blunt and forthright, but you can guarantee that what comes out of her mouth is what she believes to be true. And she'll stand her ground. This is somebody who makes head over heart decisions. She doesn't mess around. I feel like this person could be trying to work their way out of something or make something better or recover from a situation. It could have been a financial or a workplace situation. There could have been something that went wrong, or this queen might feel like she was wronged, or something didn't go her way, or someone was possibly mistreating her or deceiving her in some way. I think there's there's a lack of clarity regarding the situation. Feeling like someone maybe did her wrong and she's trying to make things right, or she is trying to get some clarity regarding the situation. Again, it could be a job or workplace situation. You could be dealing with the Queen of Pentacles, or this could be the same person. I haven't really decided that yet. So the Queen of Pentacles can be somebody who is not a very nurturing energy. In the upright, she is. She puts others first. She can be kind of a mothering type. In the reverse, it can be exactly opposite. She's more concerned about herself than others. She could be a little egotistical. This could also indicate somebody who's overly mothering, smothering, just overwhelming in other people's business all the time. doesn't know boundaries, doesn't understand that kind of thing. Could be that this person is working on that about themselves. Maybe they're working on trying to correct this shadow energy, but this could be also somebody that you're dealing with in a workplace situation, a job, some kind of creative endeavor. Again, maybe this is a colleague of yours. It feels like a separate person from this Queen of Swords, but I might change my mind. There's some sense of competition surrounding an Ace of Pentacles, some kind of opportunity. You two might be competing against each other for maybe the same promotion, or there's some kind of sense that there's competing for something. And again, I get the sense that this person is someone separate from this Queen of Swords. And at this point in time, the way the cards sit, I am reading for this Queen of Swords. So if this is you or you're the Queen of Pentacles, again, whether you're Libra or not, sorry, not Libra, Scorpio. I just finished with Libra's reading. Whether you're a Scorpio or not, I do that all the time. It pisses me off. I mix up. I should get a little sign for myself that says Libra or Scorpio and stick it in front of me so I look at it every time I look at the camera and I don't get confused. But I haven't done that. So if I make the mistake, I'm sorry, Scorpio. Anyway, I feel like your energy is this Queen of Swords. So even if you are Scorpio and you're resonating with this reading, you could potentially be this Queen of Pentacles. Again, once I get more cards out here, I might change my mind about these being two separate people, but we'll see what we get. So we have the Knight of Wands, Three of Cups. There's the Queen of Pentacles again in reverse, clarifying the Seven of Swords. Five of Wands again, this time in reverse. The Star. The Knight of Cups in reverse, clarifying this Queen of Pentacles. Nine of Cups in reverse. And then we have the Two of Wands in reverse. So I think this Queen of Pentacles knows she did you wrong. There's some, I'm definitely getting that this is a separate person. This has to do with a group dynamic or something having to do with other people as well. And it does feel like a job or business, work opportunity, creative endeavor. There's something going on where something is being created, or you're working together, collaborating in some way, but there's this competition element to it. And I think that this Queen of Pentacles feels like she I think that she feels like she should have been offered this opportunity. That this should have been hers, but what she's finding out is she's competing against Scorpio. And Scorpio has a leg up on her. Okay, so for those of you who are a little younger in age, you may not get this reference, but I just thought of, God, I can't think of the other skater's name. Back in the 80s, I believe, 80s or 90s, there were these two skaters. Tanya Harding was one of them, and then Nancy Kerrigan was the other skater. And they were Olympic skaters, and Tanya Harding was a very athletic, aggressive skater, and she was very, very good. But Nancy Kerrigan wasn't necessarily, she was very good as well, but she had a little bit more style, a little bit more finesse, if you will. I guess that they knew each other from, I don't know the full story. I'm just relaying this from memory. So if I get some of these facts wrong, I apologize, but I'm just going to give you the basics. this Queen of Pentacles feels like a Tanya Harding. And the Queen of Swords feels like the Nancy Kerrigan. And Tanya Harding, when she felt like Nancy Kerrigan was going to get the gold versus her, she actually set up a situation prior to the Olympics where she hired, like, it was like her boyfriend's friend or someone she was associated with to actually go out and attack Nancy Kerrigan, and this guy took a swipe at Nancy Kerrigan's knee and injured her. Now, this was months before the Olympics, so it didn't ultimately affect her, and she was still able to compete, and she ultimately won. I think she won the gold, if I'm not mistaken. And Tanya Harding ended up with the silver or the bronze. I'm not really sure, but then there was this big controversy because everything was found out, and the and Tanya was called out on her shenanigans, and then it was a big to-do. There was a lot of drama involved, which you don't usually get with the Olympics, right? But there was a lot of drama involved. Anyway, that came into my mind when I looked at this set of cards, where I'm thinking this Tanya Harding, this Queen of Pentacles, felt like this opportunity should have just been handed over to her. Like somehow she was entitled to this. But the Queen of Swords, Nancy Kerrigan, came in. I hope I have those names right because I keep using them. But anyway, the Queen of Swords, I should just use the cards. The Queen of Swords, Nancy, came into the picture, and she's like, hey, you know, look at me. She's getting a lot of attention here. She's got the finesse. She's got what it takes. And she knows it. And she knows it. And she ended up outshining this Queen of Pentacles. Well, the Queen of Pentacles did some dirty deeds, trying to get a leg up on this Queen of Swords. And she knows, she's very well aware that her shenanigans caused some upset here, not just within this dynamic between this Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, but also within a group of people. Co-workers, family, friends, a number of people could have been affected by the situation, or they were just aware of it, or it was something where there was a certain level of awareness surrounding the situation. I think this Queen of Pentacles wants to make up for whatever she did. It feels like she has an understanding that she wronged this Queen of Swords. So now I'm not sure. She could have, if you're, you know, Facebook friends or whatever, she could have unfriended you, for example, or said, you know what, I'm not dealing with you anymore. Maybe you feel like this piece of hair is absolutely driving me insane. I feel like this Queen of Pentacles is trying to make up for whatever she did, because she's hopeful that she can get this opportunity back again, and by doing the work she needs to do on herself, that maybe she'll be able to grasp a hold of this Ace of Pentacles. The thing is, I don't necessarily even feel, Scorpio, that you've got this Ace of Pentacles in your hands right now. It feels like it's still up in the air, still up for grabs. But this Queen of Pentacles is realizing that she just doesn't automatically get to have this Ace of Pentacles. She's got some competition, and it's some tough competition. This Queen of Swords is tough competition, because she knows what she wants. She's going to stand her ground. She's going to get it. If she can, she's going to take action, and she's going to get it. And she's going to make smart moves too. And people around her are noticing. They're like, wait a minute, this Queen of Swords is looking pretty strong compared to this Queen of Pentacles. So let's get some more cards out here, Scorpio, and see what else we get. Ten of Pentacles. This could have to do with family, a family dynamic, family unit. There's the Queen of Swords again, clarifying the Queen of Swords. This Queen of Swords feels like she might be acting not just for her own benefit, but for the benefit of others within a group dynamic. The Lovers. This Queen of Pentacles, whoever this is to you, is somebody significant in your life. I don't feel like it's a romantic partner, but it could be. Justice. The Moon. The Magician in reverse. The Knight of Pentacles. And then the Sun again in the upright position. So I think that this Queen of Pentacles has a clear understanding that she had some shortcomings when it comes to, I don't like to say being compared to you, Scorpio, this Queen of Swords, but she knows that she couldn't hold a candle when it comes to you. And so because of that, because basically this person was jealous or intimidated of you, I get more intimidated than jealous, or just feeling like the competition's too steep. I can't hold a candle against this Queen of Swords, Scorpio, because this person's just too strong. And everybody can see it. But I also feel like this Queen of Pentacles is maybe trying to do some work on herself, maybe trying to make amends, maybe just trying to get back in the game. But it feels like this person might also be trying to make up for what they did in the past. And again, I feel like there was some shenanigans. I don't know that they took a club to your knee, Scorpio, like Tanya did to Nancy. But they did something to influence this relationship, or the situation surrounding the relationship. And they're well aware that they did you wrong, because they knew they just couldn't compete with you. I mean, here you are, Scorpio, in all your glory, and everybody can see, celebrating who you are. Look at how great Scorpio is. She's got her shit together. She knows what she wants. She takes action. She gets what she wants. She's doing these spins with finesse, and those triple axels are just perfect. Is that the right name? Triple axel jump. Double axels on point. That spin, I mean, she's staying in that one spot in the ice and just spinning like a little, little top. Scorpio knows what the hell she's doing. And I say she, I want to remind my male viewers, you can embody any of these energies that are on the table, even if you're a male. This is just the energy of the card. And I do refer to them as she and he, but, ignore the pronouns and ignore the image on the card, and just ask yourself, does this energy represent who I am and what I'm going through? And if it resonates, it resonates. So I think this Queen of Pentacles is trying to get back into the game, and she realizes, she can't avoid the competition. It's not the way she wanted things, but she can't avoid it. I think she's trying to get back into the running. I don't know what it is you're competing for, what this Ace of Pentacles is for you, Scorpio, but it's the prize. And depending on what path you choose, what actions you take, and your level of success, you're either going to have this or not. It might almost feel like the decision's been made that this Ace of Pentacles is going to you, and maybe this Queen of Pentacles has already lost out, and after the fact she's realizing, where she went wrong, or how she approached this the wrong way, or how, you know, her treatment of others really influenced ultimately whether or not she was in the running for this Ace of Pentacles. You know, you don't get handed a gold medal just because you think you deserve it. You've got to work for it. You've got to earn it. Other people need to recognize that you deserve it. It's not just, hey, I've worked really hard, now I deserve this gold medal. Well, not necessarily. So that's funny, because the you know, the pentacle and the sun to me look like a medal. You know, this could be the gold medal right here. Here's the silver, here's the gold. Who's going to get it? Who's getting the silver and who's getting the gold? If you don't know who, and again, I hope I'm getting these names, and I'm not going to stop and look it up right now because it'll take up too much time. But if you don't know who Tanya Harding is, I know Tanya Harding. I have her name right for sure. I think the other person is Nancy Kerrigan. If you haven't heard of Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding, drama from, I think it was the 84 Olympics. It might have been 84, 88. I think it was 84. I'm definitely going to look this up when I'm done with this reading. But if you haven't heard of that, there's documentaries made about it. It was a pretty interesting story, and I have to say, you know, I saw the competitions live when they were happening on TV, and the whole story when it came out after the fact, after the Olympics were over, it was just quite a story to follow for sure. Really quite interesting. I mean, fortunately, Nancy Kerrigan wasn't injured to the point where she couldn't compete, because she did end up competing and she did end up winning, and I think she won the gold. It may have been she won silver and Tanya Harding won bronze, but I'm pretty sure they both won a medal. And Tanya Harding, you know, talk about negative karma. There is one incident I do remember very clearly. Tanya Harding had a loose lace on her skate when she first started out, or there was something, and she had to stop and start again or something because she had a loose lace, something about a shoelace that got in her way. So again, talk about negative karma. I'm telling you what, don't expect it not to come back around, because it will. It will. Lessons learned, right, Scorpio? So let's get some more cards out. We have the Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Wands. Ace of Cups. Nine of Cups again in reverse. Clarifying the Five of Wands. So it's out here twice. I'll show you here in a minute. Two of Wands again, this time in the upright. Six of Cups. Page of Swords. And then the Hierophant in reverse. So I'm going to do another round here, but I want to show you these cards first. I love when this happens. I've just got to point it out. That piece of hair is driving me nuts. So I think what this is indicating is this Queen of Pentacles thought maybe that this was a surefire win for her, and realized that that's just not true. And dealing with the fact that she kind of put out there some negative karma, maybe trying to get back in some way, or trying to get a leg up on this Queen of Swords in some way, but she realized she kind of messed things up for herself. And ultimately, there is still this air of competition. It's still up in the air. There's still this Ace of Pentacles waiting to be had, and she is not a surefire winner. She's not going to get this by default because she wronged Scorpio. That's just not the case. The thing is, too, Scorpio, is that this is a Six of Cups individual, lovers, And I don't mean that it has to, again, this does not have to be a romantic partner, but it could be. This is somebody who's extremely significant to you, somebody that you have a soul contract with, somebody who you were meant to spend some time in this 3D existence with. And this person wronged you in some way, and they know it. They absolutely know. It wasn't something like it was an accident or whatever. They did it on purpose. This person did it on purpose, and they may realize at this point in time that they kind of set themselves back. Instead of setting you back, because you're still moving forward with the situation. You still are standing strong in your energy for sure. Now we have a King of Wands on the table. This person may be the person who's kind of making the decision one way or the other. The King of Wands is somebody who's a natural born leader. This could be somebody who's in a position of power, a business owner, for example, or somebody who makes decisions, somebody who is not afraid of challenges, somebody who maybe manages other people. People look up to this type of person. Very active, very ambitious, very creative. Again, somebody who is looked up to because they're not afraid to look a challenge in the face and take it on. I do get the sense that this person could be instrumental in deciding who obtains ultimately this Ace of Pentacles. I get the feeling like this Queen of Pentacles may have lied. This person may have lied. That might be, you know what, I don't even know. I might cut this piece of hair off. I might just cut it off completely. I spent so long growing my bangs out. I got my hair cut yesterday, and I don't mind that I have some shorter hair on my face, but it's driving me nuts. Sorry, Scorpio. I know the last thing you want to watch is me fixing my hair on the camera. Sitting here using it as a mirror. I know that's not something you want to watch, but it's driving me nuts. So I get the feeling like this Page of Swords could indicate what this Queen of Pentacles did. I think there was some lying or some deceit. She's trying to manipulate the situation. Maybe trying to make you look bad, but I think this person realizes what they did. And I think this person may want to make it up to you. I don't know. I get the feeling like this person understands the connection between you and her. And they understand that it's a strong connection and a significant one, and one that she shouldn't be trying to mess up. She should be trying to foster loyalty and love and this connection because it's good for her. Not mess it up. But I think whatever action she took and ultimately the response she got or the outcome that followed from her actions helped her see something very clearly. That she created her own troubles. She created her own potential loss of this Ace of Pentacles. If she had left well enough alone and kind of let the cards fall the way the way they should have, then she might be in a better position right now, whether or not she obtained this Ace of Pentacles or not. Maybe she didn't get the gold, but she got the silver, but that still means that she's still got the Ace of Pentacles. She's still got something worthwhile working for. I mean, you know, sure, a gold medal is nice, but the silver is nothing to sneeze at. It's still an accomplishment. And I think she might be realizing that now. I just get the feeling like this Queen of Pentacles is trying to work on trying to make things better, trying to make things right. Let's get this last round out, Scorpio. It's a very interesting reading. I'm enjoying it. So we have the Devil in reverse, the Fool in reverse, the intentions of this Queen of Pentacles may have been to get you to quit or feel insecure about this opportunity. She may have been trying to get you to step back or leave it or let it go. And instead of fearing whatever this person did, whether, again, she could have been spreading rumors, gossiping about you, lying. I do get the feeling that there was some kind of communication that was false or inaccurate, that was supposed to negatively affect you or maybe make you feel insecure about the situation. And what it did is, instead of making you feel insecure, it made you look stronger because you stood your ground. You say, you know what, I don't give a shit how insecure other people think I should feel. I know what's right. I know what I can do. I know my capabilities, my skills, my level of ability. I know what I can do. I'm going to stand my ground and I'm going to keep pushing forward. And that made you look stronger in the eyes of the people who may have been judging the situation. The judges, you know, judging your performance on ice, they said, wow, look at Scorpio, even in the face of whatever this was that this Queen of Pentacles brought your way. Scorpio's shining. Scorpio's coming out on top, regardless. Facing fear in the face and going for it anyway. You're like an unstoppable train, Scorpio. You're like, I'm pushing through regardless of what obstacles you put in my way. It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to go for it, says Scorpio. King of Swords. Temperance. Four of Wands in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. And then the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so the King of Pentacles is definitely this King of Wands also. So this person is very fair and loyal. This is somebody you can depend on. This is somebody you can trust. Both of this very strong energy, this individual. A grounded leader, someone who knows the difference between right and wrong, somebody who doesn't let this kind of immature chatter, whether it's in the form of lies or gossip or whatever that looks like, doesn't let this kind of thing get in his way of the decisions he makes, his perspectives, his interactions, his relationships with other people. I think that he takes everything into consideration. And this person may have heard what the Queen of Pentacles had to say and saw the situation for what it was. The Queen of Pentacles was feeling a little insecure, feeling like she may be losing a hold, losing her grip on something she felt like she wanted or something she felt should have been hers. And in order to get a leg up, she attacked somebody that was very close and significant to her, tried to manipulate the situation, and this king saw it for what it was. I think this king may have even admonished this Queen of Pentacles and said, why are you doing this to this person? Why are you treating this person the way, this is an Ace of Cups. This is somebody, this Six of Cups lovers, the Scorpio is somebody you should absolutely respect and cherish in your life, not somebody you should be smacking at the knees trying to get them into the hospital so that they can't compete with you, against you. That's not how you treat Scorpio. What's wrong with you? You know, whatever negative karma, whatever outcome or obstacles ultimately that this Queen of Pentacles put in her own way was her own fault. And I do feel, again, I get a sense that if this Queen of Pentacles doesn't already get it, she's in the process of starting to figure it out and starting to make some changes in the right direction. She may have a ways to go. I don't feel like this person is harboring resentment. I don't feel like this person is angry with Scorpio. What I do feel is this person might be feeling a little bit ashamed, might be feeling a little bit sad, but also a little confused. And trying to figure out how she got herself into this predicament is what I'm getting more than anything. But there's hope here. And the universe might be stepping in and trying to help out this Queen of Pentacles, trying to help her get out of her shadow energy to work through things. Again, I feel like this could potentially be a family member to you, somebody that's close to you in a very significant way. I wouldn't shut the door on this person. They might still be not so pleasant to be around if you even have any connection with this person at all. I feel like there is a connection with this person. I don't feel like this person is out of your life. I think they're still a part of your life. But I feel, and I don't feel like you're hanging on to resentment. It's more like you're just standing your ground. You're like, I know what the truth is. You can sit there and lie through your teeth all you want. I know what the truth is, says Scorpio. And I'm going to keep pushing forward with my truth because that's what I do. I'm not even sure that there was any hurt feelings or anything that it doesn't feel like you're hanging on to. I think that you know what happened too. That's the thing. I think you're very clear. The Queen of Swords knows, she's clear-headed. She knows exactly what's going on. This is not somebody who's sitting here wondering, what the hell happened here? How do I get out of this mess? This is somebody who knows what's going on, and she's very clear about what happened and the outcomes and what could potentially be ahead for both you and this person. If you're this Queen of Pentacles and working through whatever occurred in the past and trying to make things right, rest assured that this Queen of Swords has not, shut you out. You may need to make amends. You might need to apologize. I don't know that you're willing to apologize right now, but you might need to if you're looking to get this person back in your life, because whatever happened here, it wasn't pretty, and apologies are in order. I don't think that's happened yet. But Queen of Pentacles, if you're watching and if you're out there, and if you're not mad at me because of the way I talked about you, I hope you're not. I hope that nobody takes offense. I'm just reading the cards. I'm not playing favorites, and I'm not trying to make assumptions. I'm just reading what's in the cards. So I do feel like there's potential here to mend things and make things right and have a nice outcome ultimately. So let's get one last card for Scorpio, and then we're going to wrap this up. Is this the one? This is it. So the Seven of Cups. I like this card for the ending for this reading. It feels very appropriate. It's a beautiful card too, and I think it's going to resonate for you, Scorpio. And we'll see what happens. By the way, if you're the Queen of Pentacles and your name is Tanya Harding, I used your story as a perfect example because it matched what I was seeing in the cards. And Tanya Harding, if you're out there watching my video, no offense, I know from watching interviews that you have kind of worked through this and tried to make amends and that kind of thing. So I'm well aware that you're dealing with your own stuff. You're working through. I don't know if Tanya Harding's watching. I'm just saying. Okay, so this is about a page long, and let's see what we've got here. The Seven of Water represents letting go and surrendering to the flow of life, and doing so with complete trust and faith. She is about relinquishing control over all relationships and outcomes and believing that whatever unfolds in the future is what is meant to be. She has worked diligently in the present, imbuing all she does with her love, so as to create a future that will bring what she needs to learn, heal, and grow. Now, Content and satisfied because she knows she has done everything she can, she lays back to rest, allowing herself to flow to the next moment and task. The need to control others or a situation is born of fear, whether that fear is about losing someone or something we love, of being alone, or is simply a fear of failure or missing out. We do what we can to maintain the illusion that we have control. But control is only illusion, even if we would like to believe otherwise. We can make empowering choices and work with due diligence and dedication. We can create the purest of intentions and be motivated by love. But the outcomes we desire will also be influenced by timing, circumstances, and other people, both those close to us and those of whom we have no knowledge. Because of this, we can have only a partial influence and the rest is up to fate. If we try to exert more influence and control, we risk sabotaging our hopes and desires and manifesting an outcome that is vastly different to the one desired. How do you hold on to water? The future is not fixed. It is fluid and shifting and so vast with infinite possibilities that it cannot be contained. Allow it to be. Detach emotionally, let go of all expectations and have faith. Don't invest in speculation, what ifs, maybes, worry, or fear. The Seven of Water comes to tell you that it is time to take a deep breath and exhale. Exhale. If you have set your intentions, are motivated by love, and have done all that is necessary here in the present, then it is time to give yourself permission to relax and let go. Embrace a peaceful, receptive, and flowing state that takes you forward on the next stage of your journey. Your future is now in the hands of fate. So honestly, I feel like this represents your energy, Scorpio. I think it's what you've been doing all along. Again, you're standing your ground. You know your truth. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. And you act based on that perspective. And, you know, what happens, happens. With regard to your relationships, yeah, you have people who admire you and value your connection and respect you. And then there's people who don't. And you're just like, well, you know, I can't control that. I am who I am. If you don't like who I am and what I represent and my opinions and how I move through life, then, you know, there's nothing I can do about it because I can't control how others feel about me. But I am going to stand my ground and I am going to be who I am going to be. And that's just the way life's going to go for Scorpio. So good for you, Scorpio. I feel like this was a really interesting reading and I liked your energy a lot. I feel like you came across as very, very strong. And Queen of Pentacles, if you're out there, keep working on it. You're making progress. It'll happen. You know, your actions definitely broke a connection that was worth keeping. I don't know that, I don't know that it's ended. I think it's just unstable and a little bit broken. And I think that it can be repaired. Just like, you know, a broken foundation of a house can be repaired and fixed, so can a broken foundation of a relationship. You can fix it, but you've got to make amends for what you've done as well. So I'm going to leave that here, Scorpio. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you got something out of this reading. I hope that it was helpful to you. So I'm going to leave that here. If it did resonate, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye.